If you're looking for amenity-rich luxury community, just like a country club, but without the country club prices and the golf, you have got to check out our updated tour of WildBlue in Fort Myers. Over 800 acres of freshwater lakes, over 1,300 acres of preserve. You definitely are going to want to check this one out. And welcome to WildBlue. This is the main entrance of WildBlue off of Corkscrew Rd in Estero. Now don't get confused, WildBlue actually has a Fort Myers address, but you wouldn't know it because it is completely surrounded by Estero. And we're coming through the main gate here. Like most of our gated communities, when you live in a community, you do get stickers that let you right through, or you've got availability to add people to your guest list to give them access. And when this gate is closed, it's pretty cool. It's got the WildBlue logo. They keep those open during the day just because of so much in and out traffic. The location of WildBlue is phenomenal. From that Corkscrew Rd entrance, you are a quick 5 minutes to Publix at Grand Oaks Shopping Center, Mario's, Marsala's, there's restaurants in there, there's a Pilates place, Club Pilates. Right across the street is Miromar Outlet Mall. Got a Starbucks, there's a Dunkin' Donuts, all kinds of shopping and restaurants available. There's a CVS close by. You can get your prescriptions there. There's also a pharmacy at Publix. Everything you might need. New Wawa's coming, super exciting. And we're about 10 minutes to Coconut Point and everything that area has to offer, including Lee Health Systems and a new standalone office for Naples Community Hospital as well. Had a little mind freeze there, but literally everything that you might need is within 15 minutes, and that is one direction that you can go. What's awesome about WildBlue is that we also have a secondary residents-only gate, and we're making our way to that gate now. And this pops you out on Alico Road. So 10 minutes to RSW International Airport, and you're only 5 minutes to Gulf Coast Town Center, which again has Target, restaurants, shopping. We're just around the corner from Backyard Social, a really cool new food truck park and entertainment area. All of that is just a hop, skip, and a jump from this back gate. And pro tip, right now the gates are still open during the day because we are still under construction here, but this gate is currently only available to residents who live in the Pulte WCI or stock section. So Vista residents do not have access to get in and out of this back gate at this time. So just something that you might want to note. Again, as we're driving out, you can see how much preserve land surrounds this community, which again is why the low density of it just makes it an incredible place to live. We're almost there. So again, the gates are going to be open, you're going to see, but we are a few months away from the final WCI homes being completed. And then the gates will be down every day, and you'll have to have either your sticker on your car to get in and out of the neighborhood, or there is a back gate here where you can access and you can call the guards up at the main gate. But this back entrance is a game changer. It just gives you easy access to 75. Again, the airport, restaurants, shopping, anything you might need. Incredible. Ringer! If you thought that was good, you better check out this WildBlue amenity tour to show you all of the amazing amenities you can have here. So we're actually going to start here in one of the Pulte sections. There were 4 builders overall in WildBlue. Pulte was one of those 4. So there's 3 little sections of land that are all Pulte. This is the first one. And what's really nice, the best bonus in my opinion of the Pulte section is its proximity to the Corkscrew Rd entrance of the community, the main entrance. So you'll see, just like most of our gated communities, there's a handful of floor plans. People are able to customize them in different ways. We do have color schemes, 2 different roof tiles, but really they do kind of look similar. One thing to note if you are looking to purchase a home in WildBlue, just to be aware of, is that when Pulte was building their homes here, impact glass was an option, but it was not a standard. So again, not a huge deal. All of our homes here do come with hurricane protection, even if it doesn't have impact glass, but just something to note when you are looking to be aware. The other 3 builders all did offer impact glass as a standard. So if you're checking out this section, just one other thing to note, again, not a huge deal. You've got protection either way. Throughout WildBlue, you will notice, you can kind of see right now, there is a sidewalk on one side. The other side does not have sidewalk, and that's pretty common here in Florida too. It surprised us when we moved here from, we had lived in Massachusetts and Illinois in the past, and it was surprising to only have sidewalks on one side. Fairly common with most of our neighborhoods here. When you live in WildBlue, you do have 2 associations. So regardless of which builder built the home that you live in, there will be a secondary HOA. So you have your master association, which covers amenities and all of the main community landscaping. And then you have your secondary. So within this section, you're gonna have your Aquashore, Aquaview HOA. And within that HOA fee, it will cover your landscaping on your home and things such as that. So common here because most of our communities are gated to have that. One of my favorite things about WildBlue is the main boulevard that we're coming in on right now. WildBlue Boulevard stretches into the center and the heart of the community. Beautiful landscaping, palm trees, and there is a lot of land in this neighborhood. There are over 300 acres of freshwater lakes and over 800 acres of preserve. And the density of this neighborhood, the developer did an amazing job with putting a lot of extra preserve throughout. So only 1,100 total homes in WildBlue. We're just gonna take a quick peek at one more of the Pulte sections. So with those freshwater lakes in WildBlue comes boating. And it's one of the things that stands out about our neighborhood is that there are 3 different boatable lakes, and straight ahead of us is one of them. And this is in the Pulte section. So the homes on that side are able to have a dock in their backyard, and they are able to boat on that lake. So in this Pulte section, some of these homes are on a boatable lake. There are restrictions as far as what boats can go on which lake, but you can add a dock back there. I believe on the Pulte Lake, it's 115 maximum horsepower. So little bass boats, things like that, not as much power. It is a smaller lake, but it is still fun. You have, they've got kayaks, you can paddleboard, and again, you can go out and boat. At the end of this Pulte section of homes here, there is a ramp where if you're not on one of the main lakes or you don't have a dock in your backyard, where you're still able to drop in and utilize all the fun that WildBlue has to offer. Again, this is the Pulte section. Beautiful landscaping here in WildBlue. They're constantly grooming it and adding fresh flowers, and as you can see, there is no shortage of palm trees. And you'll see when we're driving around, sometimes people will ask us, why are there so many trucks and things? Well, we, for our neighborhoods to look as beautiful and landscaped as they look, there is a lot of landscaping that is happening. So it is common to see landscapers working, many days a week. And now we're moving into the gated portion within WildBlue, which is called the Peninsula, or fondly, some people here call it the Peanut. And these are 46 oversized lots. They are all on water views with the ability to add docks. They are larger lots back here, and all of these homes were built by stock luxury builder. And some of them, the estate section, are all stock custom homes. So they are a big luxury builder here in Southwest Florida. They have a lot of floor plan options, a lot of upgrades that you can do to your home. They build a lovely home. And this is the Really lovely section here in WildBlue. Again, only 46 of these available. You'll notice that the footprints are a little wider, a lot of 4-car garages, a couple 6-car garages, just a little bit more upgraded available when you build one of the stock luxury custom homes. Shh, here's a link to the amenity tour. So we are in the estate section here, where these are the custom floor plans. There are 2 left for sale, both large floor plans. And if you have any interest in these, please give us a call. We would love to give you the details. But again, you can see the difference here. A lot of circle driveways. Most of them are 4-car garages at a minimum. Different color schemes that are consistent throughout the entire community. All of the homes include palm trees in their landscaping. That's something that we get asked often. And you can see there is still a decent amount of variety out here in the custom home section. All right, we're now in the Vista WildBlue section. And you're getting a nice look at the homes that are on the lakeside. So again, a big boatable lake in the center of the Vista section. And there is a preserve side as well that offers some nice private lots on the preserve. So Vista side was built by Lennar, so you might see some familiar floor plans that we have in a lot of our communities here in Southwest Florida. However, when they built the homes here in Vista WildBlue, it was a little bit of a different product. So while the floor plan itself is the same and doesn't offer really anything different, they have their everything included, which was consistent here in Vista. The difference here is that they had a more upgraded version of their homes. So what I mean by that is, in a traditional Lennar community, that's the same countertop, 2 colors of cabinets, 2 options for flooring throughout the entire community, no matter what, when you purchase a Lennar home. Here in Vista, it was a little different. First, they included impact glass as a standard, which was a really nice upgrade here. Second, they actually had multiple countertops for you to choose from. There was multiple floorings to choose from. So there were also a few additional upgrades at the beginning of the building that people could add on, such as lanai lights, wood tongue and groove in the ceiling on the lanai. Those options were not available towards the end of the build, but you do see that in a lot of the homes here from the homes that were built in the beginning. So again, consistent throughout WildBlue, same color schemes were available with all 4 of the builders. And again, we've got sidewalks on the preserve side, not the lake side, which is consistent throughout the community as well. It's Tuesday, the day of filming. That means that Splashes is closed. But you know what's not closed? This WildBlue amazing amenity tour. And we're heading on to Blue Breeze Drive. This is the bridge that brings you from Vista into WildBlue. They are neighboring communities. We do share amenities, and oh, my husband always gets excited here. Second highest elevation in Southwest Florida. But you can see as we're coming across the beautiful water, so you're looking across there at the Peninsula. Those are those 46 homes built by stock luxury home builder, and they all have amazing water on both sides. And looking the other direction, now you're looking back at the Pulte home section, and you can see our 300 acres of freshwater lakes really make WildBlue special. And we're heading back into the heart of WildBlue. You might be able to get a glimpse of the amenity campus over there. And you're definitely going to get a glimpse of the final homes being built here by WCI, which is Lennar's luxury home building division. A lot of these homes that we're going to be driving past now are WCI the builder. And you're going to see consistencies that you see throughout the neighborhood. Palm trees, lush landscaping, sidewalks on the preserve side. Again, WildBlue Lake is behind all of these homes. These are all homes that can add a dock with approval. and they could put boats in the backyard. In this section, your boat can be a little larger. It can be up to a 26 foot and up to 250 horsepower. Also allowed is personal watercrafts, kayaks, paddle boards. I know, that one gets people. Paddle boards? Are there gators in there? Listen, if there's water in Florida, there could be a gator. But all kinds of water sports available for you to enjoy living the WildBlue lifestyle. As we make our way back in from the resident-only gate on Alico Road, I did just want to point out, so we are now on the north end of WildBlue Lake, and there is a portion of stock homes in this area as well. So in addition to the semi-custom and custom homes on the WildBlue Peninsula, there is another section of stock homes here on this northern edge, along with a couple on the southern side of the lake over by where the original models for WCI in stock were. But just wanted to point that out for someone who's looking for a stock home that has a few more upgrades. You do have options for that outside of the peninsula. In fact, these are a few of them here that we're driving past right now. A couple things that people really like about the stock floor plans is that you get much larger lanais, super tall ceilings, and again, a lot of customizations that are available on the interiors and the exteriors that you cannot get with the other home builders here in WildBlue. All right, and now we're up at the WildBlue amenities, and we're starting off in the marina. Super cool thing that's special to WildBlue. You can see a couple boats there that have pulled up. Again, just really quickly wanted to point out, so we have 3 boatable lakes in WildBlue, one in Vista, one in WildBlue Lake, one the Pulte Lake. They do not connect, and boat restrictions and requirements are different on each of those lakes. You want more information about that, just give us a call. Whether it's fishing, cruising, wakeboarding, kayaking, jumping on your personal watercraft, you can either boat out of your backyard or you can use the boat ramp right here at WildBlue Lake, cruise your way on over to enjoy drinks at Splashes or dinner in their social club. And I am standing here in between the 2 campuses here in WildBlue. We've got the sports club, we've got the social club. One of the things it is best known for is the amount of amenities for the number of homes in the community.